not rape Kit Fisher.
Hey, you don't need to convince me, pal. I'm here to help you.
This isn't about money. It's about Mateo, Max, and me living together. That's what we have now, and that's the way I want to keep it.
Why don't you just come out and say that you want Kit and be done with it?
How's your friend, Ryan?
He's fine. Mateo back yet from house hunting?
No, not yet.
Wow. He and Max have been gone a long time. They must have found a really great place. Two really great places.
No, I'm sure it'll take him some time.
Oh, I don't know about that. Mateo's pretty determined.
So, if your friend's doing so much better, I guess that means that he'll be going back to jail.
That makes you happy?
If that's where he belongs.
He's innocent.
You know, he's lucky to have a friend like you. I mean it. You're so loyal. Going to jail yourself to protect him. Wow.
That's what friends do.
It's amazing how sure you can be of him. The police think he's guilty, and I know Mateo has
Well, you
his...
just never quit, do you?
Look, I was just
Trying
trying...
to make trouble.
Yes, I know. Listen. We don't have to pretend. It's just us. Let's do something really radical. Let's tell the truth. Because I know what you're up to. I don't buy it for a second. Your little game playing up to Mateo. You would do just about anything to drive a wedge between us, wouldn't you?
If you were in my situation, you'd do the same thing.
Oh, Ryan. You still look so ill. Here, let me take your pulse. Oh, my poor angel.
Look, that's not my pulse, okay? And how did you get in here? They told the cops to keep you out.
This is Shirley. She's from the police force, but she also knows the meaning of true love.
Oh. Well, could you please get her out of here?
Give her a break. She's your wife.
Ryan, listen, I have to talk to you about something important. I just ran into a man in the hallway. I've met him before, but I didn't know who he was, and I didn't know you knew him. Braden. He said he was going to help you.
If there's anybody that can help, it's Braden.
Aren't you sweet? Checking up on me?
Well, the last time I saw you, you were being carried away by Tad, kicking and screaming.
Yeah, well, I still am carried away by Tad.
So he got to you.
Yeah, he got to me, and I'm glad that I let him. He stuck me in the back of that limo, dragged me off to our old hotel in New York. Kind of convinced me that I'm gonna beat this heart condition. I really don't think that I'm gonna die, you know?
Oh.
Maybe not for another 50 or 60 years.
Come on, I tried to tell you that 1,000 times.
I know. Well, I owe it all to you. Come on, let's go inside, huh?
Sure. You know, I can't believe I actually did something right.
Well, you did. I mean, if it had been up to me, I would have never told Ted. I'd still be sitting on the sofa at Uncle Palmer's, listening to my heartbeat and obsessing about one of Tad's new girlfriends.
Kit Fisher?
Kit Fisher? What about Kit Fisher?
Well, it's just a little something I heard around town today. About Tad and some woman named Kit Fisher.
Dimitri, you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Just admit it, you're falling for Kit.
You know, you are so far over the line. You're in the next time zone.
Evan, your feelings for this woman are blinding you. Open your eyes. Look at both sides of the rape accusation before more people get hurt.
My faith in Kit has nothing to do with sex.
I see the way you look at it. You both come back from long walks with your faces flushed. I catch you every evening nursing brandies together, Bolero in the background. Edmund, you and I have been through enough hell, more hell than Cain and Abel. Why don't you just tell me the truth?
Fine, fine. I want to have sex with her, okay? Are you satisfied?
Well, what do you know? I never thought I'd hear that.
What?
The truth coming out of your mouth. It's really nice to hear you admit you're trying to break us up.
That's not what I said.
Oh, come now, you're spoiling it. It was refreshing.
Look, think what you like, okay? Just don't put words into my mouth.
So you don't have to worry. I'm not going to run back to Mateo with this.
No?
No, I don't have to. We've already discussed how desperate you are. And how what you really want is father for your son and a husband for yourself.
You two spent a lot of time discussing me.
Entirely too much. But that's drawing to an end, because after all, we'll be living under different roofs.
So, I guess that means that you get everything you ever wanted, huh?
Yeah. That's usually the way it works. In spite of all your little schemes.
Condo, 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 condo.
Whoa. Max, what are you saying?
We found a condo for Max to live in, and the other condo for you, Mommy.
Hey, did you squeal? Did you tell them?
I told him.
It's true? You really found us a place to live?
Hey, you doubt us? We told you we were gonna find a place, didn't we?
Excellent job, Max.
Yay. So,
Go ahead. Tell us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, we got lucky. We got two great places with a park in between them, right? They're comfy, they're huge, they're very traditional, and they're close to each other, so that Max, you know, can go from home to home without a problem, but there's also a lot of privacy.
well, what about Max's school?
3 blocks away.
Wow, that's even closer than here.
Yeah, and Max loves swimming pools, don't you?
They have really big swimming pools.
Big.
Oh, that might be really dangerous.
No, oh, no. They have big gates with huge fat locks. I checked.
We checked.
Yes.
Sounds
we checked.
perfect.
Yeah. And the manager, I paid the agent actually a 24-hour deposit, so you guys have to go check it out by tomorrow.
Well, why wait? Why don't we go now?
Yeah. Sounds great. How about it, Raquel?
Tad and Kit Fisher.
Yeah.
You heard a rumor around town?
Yeah.
A rumor in the vicinity of my Uncle Palmer?
Okay, Dixie, I can't confirm it and I can't deny it.
He's unbelievable. You know, Kit Fisher tried to ruin Tad's life.
Oh, come on. Tad doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would let a woman ruin his life.
Well, he's not, but it wasn't for her lack of trying. She accused him of rape.
Wow. When was this?
Come on, sit down, I'll tell you about it. It was years ago, back in California. They were working in the same place, this vineyard. And she was trying to embezzle money from the woman who owned the vineyard. Now, this woman, Tad, was incredibly close to her. You know, she was like a mother to him. So when he went and confronted Kit, you know, she did the old tearing of the clothes, screaming and calling the cops, and cried rape.
Well, what happened? I mean, Tad didn't go to prison, did he?
No, he didn't. He paid her off, and she recanted.
Man, she really is despicable.
I think she even got a sports car out of it. He talked about it when he came back from California. He only mentioned it once. His hands were shaking.
I can imagine. Well, actually, I can't, but it stands to reason.
Yeah. I really, you know, I tried not to mention it again. I thought he'd gotten over it, but now with her, in town, causing all this trouble, I don't think he has gotten over it,
Did you just say that she's in town now causing more trouble?
All right, we're finally getting somewhere.
What do you think, I made some sort of startling revelation here, Dimitri? She's a beautiful woman. She's passionate, she's full of life. Why wouldn't I want her?
Why have you denied it up till now?
Because it is adolescent, it is infantile, and I can't believe we're having this conversation. But okay, you want to hear it? Fine. I have kissed her. I have held her in my arms, and I have enjoyed it. I am not dead from the neck down, Dimitri. And yes, I find myself thinking about her, okay? But, Dimitri, even if you choose not to believe what I'm saying here, I am not on her side because I am infatuated with her or blinded by her beauty.
What other reasons do you have?
She's telling the truth.
Maybe. And maybe not. Even Derek has his doubts. This case is
Derek,
alive because of Jack's obsession.
Right? Why can't you just accept that?
Because this woman has gotten to you, and maybe you're involved with her without realizing it. All right. I want to forget about the case. I don't care about the case. I care about you, Edmund. Is she worth it?
I don't want to give that impression. Not to you, and certainly not to anybody else, okay? And not to her, because I'm not ready, willing, or able to make a commitment to another woman.
Because of Maria.
Look, I'm fond of her, and I feel for what she's gone through. And I am attracted to her, Dimitri, okay? But there is nothing going to happen between us. Not now, and not in the foreseeable future. That is for dead sure.
Wow. Well, that sounds great for you guys. But I don't want you to spend so much money on me.
I said I would, when you first came to town.
Yeah, on Max, that's fine, but I don't think it's right for you to have to buy me an apartment, so I can get a job and I can take care of myself.
Listen, if you want to get a job, that's up to you, okay? But I want to do this. Think of it as retroactive child support for the past 6 years, and it would solve everything. Well, sort of. Raquel, it's really nice. We could go see it right now.
Right now, we're going to the park.
Oh, yes. I promised Max I'd take him to the park before the snowstorm hits.
Well, that's no big thing. You can take Raquel to see the apartment, and I'll take Max to the park and we can play.
Whoa, sounds like a plan?
Sounds like a plan to me. What about you, Max?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Well, I guess I'm outnumbered, huh?
Doesn't it sound like a plan to you, Mommy?
Oh, come on, Cielo. You have to go to the bathroom before you go to the park.
How does she know that?
You really should go check the place out for yourself.
No, I don't have to. Snatch it up as long as it has running water and electricity. What? Forget I said that. I'll bring a bucket and a candle if I have to.
It's really nice.
All that really matters is that you, me, and Max are all together.
Yeah. That's true. It's close enough together, the two places, so if Max does get shuffled around, it won't be a problem for him. I really like the places, and I think I did a good job.
It's 'cause you're the man.
I'm your man.
No, well, better. So, once we get settled into our new place, we can sit down and start talking about a new business, whatever that might be.
Okay.
Start trying to have a normal life, or at least normal for
us. Come here.
I want you to stay out of this.
Ryan, I promise promised you I wasn't gonna go to jail, and I keep my promises.
No, you listen. You stay away from Braden. None of this is any of your business.
Please don't be so cruel to me. Or you know what? Be cruel to me. I deserve it.
Just forget about me, Jillian. You don't owe me anything. All right? All I want is to be left alone.
I don't know what you're saying. I think you have a fever again. Here, let me take your fever.
Look, I don't want you anywhere near me with a thermometer.
No, I'm not gonna use a thermometer. I'm gonna do it the way my mother used to do it.
What kind of trouble is she causing now, this Kit Fisher?
She's crying rape again.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No, you remember that guy who was arrested at the Crystal Ball?
Yeah, but I didn't realize that Kit Fisher was responsible for that. I mean, are we sure that this guy is innocent?
Well, I am. I think Ryan Lavery's a decent guy. I mean, I could be a little biased because, you know, after when Junior was kidnapped, he found Junior and he brought him back to me. But I'm not the only one in town who thinks he's innocent. A lot of people do. In fact, it's only Jackson Montgomery, the DA, who thinks that he's really guilty, and that's because Kit Fisher's his sister.
Wait a second. Kit Fisher's the DA's sister? Oh, man. Ryan better start saying his prayers.
Yeah, Jack says he's got some sort of DNA evidence against him.
You seem to have a lot of faith in this guy.
Well, I do. But it's partly because, you know, Kit Fisher, this lady, you know, she lied before.
Well, why doesn't Tad blow the whistle on her? Just tell what she did to him.
Well, he did. He talked to the police. He made a statement. You know, he talked to Jack Montgomery. But, I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait, you know? I hope it'll come out in the trial.
Well, it seems to me that Tad could do a lot more than just making a statement to the police. That is, if you guys really feel strongly that this woman is a liar.
Well, what do you mean? What could he do?
Well, Tad's got an audience. He has this great TV show.
What, you mean go on air and accuse her?
Well, from what you're telling me, this poor guy Ryan has the whole deck stacked against him. Now, the simple fact that Tad was a previous victim of this woman is one of the only things that he's got going for him. So I realize it's not exactly playing fair.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I mean, the public needs to be protected from people like her.
Oh, I should go.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
And just do me a favor, try to forget all about this, you know? You're still not 100% yet, and you got a lot of things, good things to feel good about, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And who knows, this Kit Fisher business might just sort itself out. Somehow. Take care.
Okay.
I'm just a guy wallowing in grief over his dead wife. It's not a pretty sight.
Come on, you. It's not a happy sight.
Happy? No. Comfortable. I'm used to it. I don't know, Demi, Maria was a part of my life for so long. I guess this is what we've become. She's gone, and I miss her.
It'll be 2 years in August. That's a long time to grieve.
That's all I have left.
Edmund, the feelings you're having about Kit, how it relates to Maria.
I've tried to, I don't want to get Kit involved in my problems. I've tried to tell her that.
That's not what I'm saying. The plane crash. Maria died, and you couldn't save her. You have never forgiven yourself for that. Then Kit comes into your life, a young woman in great distress that asks you to help her find her identity, then desperately needs your support after a vicious attack, and you're right there for her, totally committed, in spite of every instinct as a journalist. Why? To help save a young woman you barely know? or to make up for the most devastating loss of your life.
All My Children will be back in a moment here on ABC.
Miss Lavery, I gotta.
No, officer, please come and escort this woman out of here.
But you.
No, please do it now, or I'm calling Jackson Montgomery.
Come on, Miss Lavery.
Ryan, you have a fever. And that's not all I could tell by kissing you. I could tell that you didn't mean all those terrible things you said. The closeness, the hope, the feeling safe in each other's arms. That's what we had, Ryan, and we can have that again. I know it. You'll see.
Yeah, it hurts, Julian. It hurts.
I don't understand why you blame Kit Fisher. I mean, she's the victim in all of this.
I don't understand why you're taking her side against Tad's.
I'm not excusing what she did to Tad.
It sounds like it. Come on, you know? She's been conning people all her life.
Dixie, her past is irrelevant, and you know that.
Her past is the point. She's done it before.
So what does that mean? It totally eliminates the possibility that she could have ever been raped?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but I don't think that she should be given the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I don't think she should be trashed either.
Can't you imagine what it was like for Tad to be accused of such a thing? Or are you just taking her side because she's a woman?
Oh, come on. You know that's not what I'm doing.
Well, it certainly sounds like it. I mean, why can't you just be neutral for Tad's sake?
Look, because I'm offering her my support, it doesn't mean that I don't understand Tad's feeling in all of this.
But she has got enough friends to stack the deck in her favor.
I think that you're being blinded by your feelings for Tad.
Yeah,
so...
you're damn right I am.
What the hell is this?
Hi, baby, hi.
I went upstairs. We were acting like one big happy extended family. I come down. What is this? What's the matter?
Oh, we got on the subject of Kit Fisher, so.
Ah. I think you should know at the start of this thing, Brooke and I decided, for Jamie's sake, we were going to agree to disagree.
You know, we'll just let it work itself out in the courtroom.
It shouldn't go to a courtroom.
Yeah.
It's one person's word against another.
Except there's the little matter of the DNA.
Well, I understand that there's, like, no evidence of coercion.
He hasn't admitted to consensual sex either, because it's a much better defense if he calls her an out-and-out liar.
But she is an out-and-out liar.
No, hold it. Look, there's no way. You're just going to go around and around in circles. I think Brooke is right on this one. We're just going to have to wait for the trial. There's nothing we can do.
There is something that we can do.
What?
Well, you know, I mean, you could use the cutting edge, you know? Just show Kit Fisher for who she really is.
What?
Honey, I can't do that. You know I can't do that. I cannot use the show to carry out vendettas against my personal enemies.
Well, you threaten Uncle Palmer with doing such a thing all the
It's a
time.
damn good thing he never took me up on it.
You know what I don't understand is why would you want Tad to go public with something that was painful and personal from his private life?
Truth is, if I had my druthers, I'd rather not.
Well, I didn't... I'm sorry. I thought maybe... I was just trying to help Ryan, you know?
Listen, why don't I find Jamie and Junior, and then you can take them home, okay?
I'm sorry, Brooke. Really, I came on really
Dixie,
too strong.
no, don't apologize. Really, I understand. Okay?
Okay.
Good.
I just can't stop thinking about Ryan. You know what it must be like for him? Well, but you know.
Yeah, I do. Speaking from firsthand experience, I'd say right now he's probably feeling very alone, confused, depressed, surrounded by people who are acting businesslike and trying to be efficient, and all the while he knows exactly what they're thinking. And it's probably driving him nuts because he knows that next to himself, there's only one other person on this planet that knows for sure he didn't do it.
Because of Maria.
Nothing's going to happen between us.
Because of Maria.
Nothing's going to happen between us.
If only you wanted me as much as I want you. It would make me happy. I can make you happy. Ease your pain. And I can make you forget about Maria. Tell him that. Tell him you can make him forget about Maria and watch how he looks at you. I can't tell him that. Edmund, just want me. However you want me, I don't care. I just want to be with you. I'll be whatever you need me to be, even if it's just a... Not true. Edmund, I love you. I guess the only thing that I can say is goodbye.
Damn it, Dimitri, why did you start this?
I want us to work through this.
There is no point in working through this, okay? Because words don't mean anything. Love, rage, grief, despair, they are all mixed up together and they've all become the one thing that I live with.
It doesn't have to be that way.
I kiss Kit, okay? And my body reacts. I'm a man. But I don't feel anything. How am I supposed to expect a woman to understand that? I am dead inside. Why was it me that went over the cliff?
Edmund.
Instead of Maria. It should have been me and not Maria, because every day I see my kids and they miss her. I see them needing her, and she was stronger than I was, and she was smarter, and she was better, and she would know how to handle this.
What makes you think you have the right to say that? I don't know why Maria was taken and not you. But I do know that your children need their father, and I need my brother. It matters to all of us that you're here. Let's say that Maria is alive and you went over that cliff. Now, she's alone and angry, dealing with a hell of a grudge against fate. What do you think she would do?
I told you she's stronger and smarter than I am. She would know how to handle this.
Mm-hmm. She would deal with it. She'd cope.
Yes.
She'd know how to deal with the bitterness and grief to be a good parent to her children.
Yes.
And you, wherever it is that you ended up, what would you think?
I'd want her to be happy.
You would want her to be truly alive, to love and be loved. For Maria to find someone to love after you were gone.
Yes. That would make me happy. wherever I ended up.
And that is what Maria would want for you.
Hold on! Max, what is in your breakfast cereal?
Come on, more exit ramps.
Oh, that's right. We're building exit ramps. Okay, where do you want to put the next one? Here or here?
We need one there and there, and for the traffic that goes this way and that way.
Oh, how foolish of me to forget. That's right. You're so smart.
Haley, I'm so glad I found you. They told me at the house you were here.
Jillian, you're perfect. Isn't she perfect?
I am?
Yes, you can be our first toll booth collector for the Mateo Santos Jr.
Please,
Memorial International State Highway.
I don't have time for booth collecting. I really need to talk to you. This is important.
Well, I'm sorry. Mr. Engineer and I have to get this highway finished before the snow falls.
It's Ryan. Please, Haley, you're my only friend.
Permission to take my coffee break, sir.
5 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I'm really afraid that Ryan's never gonna forgive me. I keep sneaking into his hospital room and he keeps throwing me out.
Oh, Jillian, you have to give yourself a break.
No, I don't mind. I'll keep doing it forever. It's just, I'm afraid that it's not gonna work. I'm afraid that I've broken his heart forever.
Well, I'm sure his heart will mend.
You really think so?
Oh, yeah. It takes an awful lot to break someone's heart for good.
I know, but you know, all those things I did. I go into bed with David and then go into bed with him again and then offering to go to bed with him. I'm just horrible.
Oh, come on, you're not horrible. You were just foolish.
Foolish and horrible. You know, a fortune teller in Palermo once told me that I would meet a dark, handsome stranger who's gonna cause nothing but sorrow.
Stop it.
I didn't believe her then.
Stop doing this to yourself. It's over. It's done. How's that highway coming, Mr. Engineer?
Okay.
Okay.
I have to find a way to make Ryan understand that I did what I did because I love him.
That he may never understand.
But Haley, you said
Well,
that
he doesn't have to understand what... He loves you. Jillian, it's so apparent. You know, all he has to do is realize that he would rather be with you, with all of your flaws, than without you.
That's right. That's right. I must just tell him that you know, we can love each other even with all my flaws.
No, Your Highness, no. Ryan has to come to this realization on his own. He's gonna have to get there without you telling him. It's just gonna take time.
Haley, I don't have time. I want to hold him and I want to kiss him now.
That's because you are a spoiled, rotten princess and you're used to getting whatever you want, whenever you want it, or you don't want to play. I'm sorry, Toots. This time it's Ryan's call. Ryan's gonna have to come to the realization on his own. You're gonna have to be patient, just like the rest of us mere mortals.
You know me so well. You're just like my grandmama. Except she's a lot kinder when she scolds me.
Yeah, well, I never dated Maurice Chevalier.
Okay, I have to ask you something else now. You have to help me find a way to get Ryan freed from those horrendous rape charge.
When you ask for something, you really don't fool around.
But I have to. I have to do something.
Listen, Uncle Trevor is doing everything that can be done.
Haley, for heaven's sake, I don't have time to wait for the legal system. That's gonna take for... All right.
It is gonna take time, Jillian. But you and I both know the outcome. Ryan is not going to be found guilty because we both know Ryan is not guilty.
Hey. You got some bad drugs there, pal?
It was really too bad. Even after they dropped the charges, and they tell you they believe you, it doesn't matter. It still takes weeks to feel like people aren't recognizing you on the street, and crossing the other side because you're either frightened or sick of them.
But you make it back.
Yeah, you make it back. And if you're really lucky, you find someone just like you. Every time you look in her eyes, you feel brand new all over again.
Well, keep looking. Just keep looking.
All right, I'm just gonna have to learn to be patient. You've helped me so much. You really are wise beyond your years.
Yeah, by the time I'm Eugenia's age, no one is going to be able to stand me.
Sure they will. Although I couldn't stand you when I first met you.
You know what? The feeling was more than mutual. Oh, hey there. How'd it go?
Jillian?
Hey, Claire.
Went great.
Yeah?
She couldn't find one thing she didn't like.
Oh, I'm sure she looked, though.
Yeah.
Where is she?
Oh, she stayed at the condo. She wanted to take a walk around the neighborhood, see what it was like.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine, fine. She said it was fine, and it looks like it's gonna go for the 2 condos.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're moving?
Yes,
We're moving?
Moving out of Wildman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me, Mateo, and Max.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Where's Max?
Oh, he was extending his interstate behind that bush.
Max? Yo, Max.
Ryan. You okay?
Yeah, I just had a bad dream.
Yeah, some dream.
Yeah, well, a dream is just a dream. It's really what's outside that door that can hurt you. So, what are you coming with a deal from the DA? I get to go to Devil's Island instead of the guillotine?
No, I got better than that. I think I got a way out of this mess.
So, it's okay for you to move on. Now, as Kit, the woman you want to move on with, is she worth it?
What do you mean worth it?
Well, when you are ready to commit to another woman, is she the one? I guess you're not ready to answer that question just yet.
I guess you're right.
It's time to start thinking about it.
What are you doing here?
Well, right now, I'm kind of a fortune teller. I'm about to tell you your future. You better listen.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next All My Children.
On the next All My Children.
Well, why weren't you watching him? I was watching him. I need advice in the worst possible way. Can you please help me?
Very impressive.
Just keep your fingers crossed.
What do you want? Justice.
Tonight, ABC is taking February by storm with the sexiest and funniest Spin City of the year, followed by a special Dharma and Greg. ABC tonight.